The Royal Marines Band Service is the musical wing of the British Royal Navy. It headquarters at Her Majesty's Ship Excellence in Portsmouth, and there are currently 5 serving bands, in addition to the Royal Marines School for Music. It's the only branch of the Royal Marines which is open to women. It holds a special position among military bands. The hard musical training at the Royal Marines School of Music and its member signature procession marching has seen them perform at prestigious venues and events across the UK and around the world. From the Royal Albert Hall and Horse Guards Parade in London to the military tattoo in Basel, Switzerland and other engagements.
My name's Adam Gore. I'm a musician in the Royal Marines Band Service. I play the trumpet and violin. I joined up in 2005, so I've been in just over 11 years now. I played the trumpet before I joined the military, but I was taught the violin by the military, so they train you over the 3 years, so I learnt that as a new instrument.
I'm Kimberly Hare. I'm 35 years old and I'm a bugler in the Royal Marines Band Service. I studied in high school and then went on to study at the Royal Marines School of Music when I joined up, which was 6 years ago.
Yeah, I'm Alistair Gray. I'm 31. I play the tuba, the electric bass guitar and the string bass. I joined the Royal Marines Band Service back in 2001, so I'm almost coming up now to 15 years service. And I started playing music at the age of 10 back at my school, back at home.
We have a separate military training at the beginning of our careers and sort of on and off throughout our careers. And the music side, once we're playing music, it's sort of just like not being in the military really. It's nice and relaxed, and so it's quite separate, I'd say.
Yeah, I was in a Sea Cadet band for a long time before I joined up, which was what led me to the sort of military music lifestyle. Really enjoyed it, decided that it was maybe time to sort of make a career out of it.
When you first join up, it's a shock to the system, but you do the training. When we first join up, we do 3 months military training, like basic infantry training, learning how to iron our clothes, how to look after yourself, how to wash, all the fitness sort of side of it, and then we go on to our music training, and then once you pass out of your music training, you once a year you do a military training week, like refreshing our training back in basics, and so you get used to the military side of it.
Yeah, it's been really good, actually, really fun. They've all been really enthusiastic. All the kids have been like really smiling. I think they've loved us being here. We've really loved doing it with them. Just the enthusiasm of all the kids, and then the teachers seem to be really happy with all their students, what they've got out of it, and yeah, happy to be here.
They were very enthusiastic, which was good for us. Keen to sort of participate in the workshops, and I think for them it's probably a good thing that they get to see sort of our part of that culture. They probably don't get to see the UK ceremonial side of things, which is kind of what we're all about. So that's good as well.
Yeah, it was. All the school trips we've done, they've been really good to do, and all the children have been very enthusiastic. Lots of questions. They've been really excited, and it's a really good thing for us to go and do to show the future of what they can achieve, and maybe one day they might be in the Royal Marines Band Service too.
Yeah, it's been great. Obviously, without being in this job, there was places I would never get to visit, such as Bahrain here. I don't think I would ever sort of even think to come, but it's been really exciting to be here. I've also been to Australia, Gibraltar, Germany, France, many places with the Royal Marines Band, and I wouldn't get to travel as much without. It's been fantastic.
I think the main benefit is probably seeing places that you wouldn't ordinarily travel to. Personally, I've been here in Bahrain before, visiting friends and family, but a lot of the guys that are here on the trip this week haven't been here before, so that's good.
Yeah, that's a very good thing about this job, travelling the world for free basically, and getting to see lots of different cultures, meeting people that do a similar job to us but in a different country, and it's just a good experience.
I think I've always been musical, so I think if I didn't join the military as a musician, I'd probably maybe teach music, something like that. So yeah, maybe not necessarily in a school or anything, but just a sort of an instrumental teacher of a trumpet, perhaps.
I didn't actually join up until I was 29, and I worked in care with elderly people before that, so I'd probably still be in that field, to be honest, and doing the military marching band style music on the side as a hobby.
But before I joined up, I only played the tuba. So since joining up, I've learnt the bass guitar, string bass, all from scratch, and learnt different styles of music, because I only used to play in a brass band. So since joining up, I now play in a function band, orchestra, jazz band, all sorts of different combinations, so it's been good to learn all that.
I'd imagine still in the Royal Marines Band. It's a great opportunity to travel the world, see new people, different places, and that's I love being in the job, so I'll still be there.
Hopefully still in the job, hopefully promoted. I'd like to go down the route of sort of drum major, potentially, but yeah, I've still got a good sort of 15 years left of my career, so hopefully still with the band.
In 10 years' time, hopefully I'll still be playing my tuba, marching up and down in the Royal Marines Band service.
Musically, I think, as I said before, I played the trumpet before I joined up, but I didn't play the violin, and I've learnt that since joining the military, and I've learnt a lot more sort of different styles of music through that, and also like different styles of the trumpet music with big bands, jazz bands and orchestras, and yeah, lots of things like that.
I've learnt a lot more instruments. I've learnt a lot more sort of the element side of the music and the academic side. But yeah, it's just I enjoy it as much as I did before as a hobby, so it's good.
Yeah, just we've all had a great time over in Bahrain. I've been once before, a few years ago, and I think we'd all love to come back again in the future, many more times.
We've just had a fantastic time here in Bahrain, and I hope it continues and we get to come back next year.
Yeah, I'd just like to say, from the Royal Marines Band service, and a massive thank you to the people of Bahrain for being so welcoming, and we've had a great trip out here.
The band of British Royal Marines performed and participated along with other military bands, including the Ministry of Interior Police and Bahrain Defence Force Band, to mark the 200th anniversary of the beginning of the historical ties between Bahrain and the UK. The event took place at Prince Khalifa bin Salman Park in Hidd. The band was composed of brass quintet and drum and bugle corps, conducted workshops and performed concerts at St. Christopher's School and the British School. The Royal Marines Band surprised all the shoppers at City Centre by teaming up with the military bands. Shoppers were entertained and amazed with the great performances done by all the bands.